Thank you for logging on with us here at 41NBC.com. I'm Kyle Warnke. Good news from Hawkinsville. Madison Connor, the missing teenager, has been found safe in Miami. Madison had been missing since February 22nd. Now, Ken Clark, the family spokesperson, said that Madison and her family have been in contact with each other. Plans are being made to bring her back home now. Macon police responded to shots fired near a school bus stop in West Macon Tuesday morning. Happened on Virginia Drive while students were on the bus headed to Southwest High School. Fortunately, nobody was injured in this. Police say there were reports of more shots fired in that same neighborhood. The Bibb County School District is now leading this investigation. And Macon City Council voted unanimously to give tasers to police officers and to revamp the internal affairs process. The new ordinance would put the city's CIO in charge of internal affairs, along with the police chief. Now, citizens will now have more of a say in the disciplinary process. The council also approved an amendment that would require the GBI to take charge of any police-involved shooting. Now, proponents of the tasers claim that it will reduce the number of deaths from those types of incidents. After months of hearing public input and design plans, council voted to move forward with building a bridge as part of the 2nd Street corridor revitalization. The bridge will connect Little Richard Penniman Boulevard to 2nd Street. Now, this entire project will make a pedestrian-friendly path between two major roads in Macon, Gray Highway and Mercer University. $8 million in penny tax funds will pay for this project. Dozens of business leaders packed into the Douglas Theater for a government consolidation update Tuesday morning, and what they got was a presentation on transparency and an invitation for their input in the process. During an early morning finance meeting, the Consolidation Task Force member said that it's time to get these details just worked out. A member of the Consolidation Task Force says that this is the first of many where the task force will invite more community feedback. Well, there's debris, tree limbs, and power lines scattered all across the Lake Wildwood neighborhood after that strong line of thunderstorms came through the midstate Monday. There's a tree limb that landed on one couple's front porch, scattering glass across their living room. Then just down the street, there's a large oak tree that ripped up from its roots and it tore down some power lines. Fortunately, no injuries reported. And then other neighborhoods in the area had their own messes to clean up with. There's a home on Edna Place where a pine tree fell into the front of the house and onto a car. The resident said the damage reminded her of the destruction caused by the Mother's Day tornado that we had a few years ago. And then on Northridge Drive near Price Road, more damage surfaced after Monday night's winds ripped through that area. Pamela Dial and her daughter took shelter in a nearby mall during the storm. They returned after the rain passed only to find the siding torn off of the side of their house. In addition to all that superficial damage, crews were out and still out cleaning up downed and tangled power lines. Now, there's a city cleanup team seen here was clearing power lines near the intersection of Price and Tucker Roads. Now, remember, downed power lines are very dangerous. If you see one in your area, call your local power company to report the damage or just call 911. Tuesday, election night for some middle Georgia counties, and we've got some results. In Jones County, 83% of voters said yes to the education penny tax, while 17% said no. The tax is expected to raise about $16 million for school repairs, books, and arts and PE programs, as well as safety and security equipment. And the education penny tax is back in Monroe County. 74% of voters decided to pass the eSplost. 26% said no. This tax is expected to raise about $30 million for transportation, technology, and textbooks. And in Washington County, about $18 million will be headed your way to fund a new county jail, hospital facilities, and courthouse improvements. 58% of voters decided to pass that tax, while 42% said no. Well, there's a new motorsports experience, and it's racing its way into Atlanta Motor Speedway this year. Global Rallycross combines the thrill of four-wheel racing on a unique course that features dirt and gravel surfaces, jumps, drift turns, and high speeds. The Atlanta Motor Speedway is hosting the first ever Global Rallycross Championship August 10th. Now, we've got all the ticket prices and information here on our website for you. The city of Macon hitting the silver screen once again. The DreamWorks studio production of Need for Speed is going to start filming in mid-April. This is now the third major motion picture to film in Macon in the past year. The cast includes Michael Keaton as well as Aaron Paul, who is the star of the hit show Breaking Bad, as well as some other up-and-coming stars. Now, officials with the Macon Film Commission say that DreamWorks chose the city due to the great southern hospitality here. Sounds pretty cool. Well, join us on the air tonight for the news at 6 and 11. Happy Wednesday, everybody.